At age 9, I was lured here by an aunt to undergo the famous puberty rite Dipo because I had earlier protested against going through the ritual. However, the wish of my aunt prevailed over mine. It is the pride of every parent to see her girl child undergo Dipo. 1, to prepare the girl child for womanhood or marriage. And 2, to avoid any shame that may come along should a girl child get pregnant before marriage. However, one may ask, at age 9, was I ready for marriage? And what lessons did I pick up after the whole Dipo ceremony?
For many years, the Krobos of southern Ghana have proudly maintained their unique identity and culture through Dipo, a girl's nobility rite of passage for young Krobo girls. The revered ceremony initiates the girls into womanhood and stands them apart from other tribes. According to history, Dipo was instituted by Nana Kluweki, a priestess known traditionally as Jemeli, during their stay at the Kloyum or the Krobo Mountain, following a complaint by the girls to have a similar ceremony as was performed then for young boys. The girls, or virgins, undergo the rites to prepare them for marriage when they have their first menstrual cycle. Then, the girls are confined for a whole year and trained in various aspects of home science such as cooking, washing, cleaning, and how to care for a husband and family. This is under the tutelage of experienced women and the priestess. During that period of confinement, the girls are also taken through specific rituals to give meaning to being a Kluyo, Krobo lady. There is the Soni, Laku, and then the visit to the river for a special bath and the sacred stone. Throughout the period, they are not allowed to eat outside the shrine and are fed on meals of yam, drink rain or well water, and must walk barefoot for the entire period.
I have 4 girls. I brought them here to be taken through the Dipo rite to secure their future.
Over time, the 1-year duration was cut back to 6 months, then 4, 1 month, then to a few weeks, and completely whittled down now to days. For this particular ceremony, the girls were housed for 4 days, from Friday to Monday. Critics strongly hold the view that nothing worthwhile that could last a lifetime can be taught and retained in 4 days.
We have lost touch with our past, and I think Dipo should be reintroduced.
Time is of the essence, and I am comfortable with the short duration of the rite.
Over time, opinion leaders and the Manya Krobo Queen Mothers Association tried to change the face of Dipo. For instance, the girls were made to cover themselves and even received certificates at the end of each session. But that did not last. Some have questioned the essence of taking a toddler through Dipo and think culture is dynamic and Dipo must be redefined and modernized to suit the 21st century.
I would advise that they should cover themselves because it's nice to cover yourself. Because when you cover yourself, you hide some petty things from the neighborhood or the district. Yeah, but when you expose things like this, it's too bad. It's too bad.
In the past, girls who got pregnant without undergoing Dipo are banished from the community. Till date, a typical Krobo home that still upholds the tradition have either cut ties with some women or young girls and hence are not welcome in their homes for refusing to take part in the Dipo ceremony.
Someone questioned my identity when I quarreled with her.
I had to bring out my Dipo picture as proof.
Ni de ka sem Dipo. Ni se chwoni ya ki Dipo photo ba chole. Kene prince energy. Ehia o mase.
Even though it is believed that Dipo brings good fortune and makes the Krobo woman successful in marriage, some parents and guardians allow their girls to go through the ceremony simply to have a sense of belonging. It is during this period that the girls are taught the Klama dance, which is now a ceremonial dance associated with the people of Krobo. To some extent, modernity, religion, and westernization have all affected the Dipo ceremony. Some Christians believe the entire rite is more demonic than equipping the young girls with moral values.
I don't need to be at the shrine to prove my identity as a Krobo lady.
I'm not a fetish priest. We initiated the puberty rite many years ago.
On the other hand, some Christians who condemn the ceremony later bring their young girls through the back door to go through this rite of passage. It might not be of value to you, but just as the Ashantis respect Bragro, the Maasai in Kenya cherish the ritual killing of the lion to indicate attainment of warrior status. The reed dances for maidens in Swaziland and South Africa's Zulu ladies, or even the ritual circumcision for boys in South Africa, the leaders in the Krobo community say the tradition will continue. They say discontinuing Dipo in Krobo land is akin to scrapping cultural events held dear and revered by people in different parts of the world, be it in Africa, Asia, or the Americas. For GBC News, Clara Mano reporting.